The broadcast reached every corner of human-controlled space within seconds. 12 billion screens flickered to life simultaneously, displaying the ornate throne room of King Vexthor, ruler of the Crythian Empire. The alien monarch's chitinous form gleamed under purple lighting as he addressed the galaxy with what his translators interpreted as amusement. Before him knelt 5 human women in tattered uniforms. They were prisoners from the destroyed colony ship Meridian Dawn, captured 3 weeks prior during what the Crythians called a border dispute. Commander Elena Rodriguez, the highest-ranking officer, kept her head high despite the bruises marking her face. The others, a medic, 2 engineers, and a young lieutenant, displayed the same defiant posture that humanity had carried into the stars. "Your species presumes too much," Vexthor announced, his mandibles clicking with each word. "You expand into territories claimed by civilizations millennia older than your primitive culture. Today, the Crythian Empire sends a message about the price of human arrogance." What happened next lasted 47 seconds. Every major news network across human space broadcast it. Children saw it before their parents could turn off the screens. Elderly veterans watched from retirement homes. Colonists on the frontier moons received the transmission with an 8-minute delay. When it ended, humanity went silent. Then humanity went to war. The United Earth Assembly convened within the hour. There was no debate, no political maneuvering, no careful diplomatic language. Ambassador Marcus Webb simply stood at the podium and spoke 3 words: total war protocol. The vote was unanimous for the first time in the Assembly's 70-year history. Admiral Rebecca Fontaine addressed her fleet commanders via quantum link from the UES Indomitable. "Gentlemen, ladies, the rules of engagement have changed. There will be no negotiated surrenders, no peace talks, no quarter given. Every Crythian military asset is now a legitimate target. We're not fighting for territory anymore. We're fighting for species survival, and we will remind the galaxy why Earth never developed just one word for warfare." The Crythians had made a catastrophic miscalculation. They assumed humans would respond like the other younger species they'd subjugated over the centuries, with outrage, then eventual capitulation. They failed to understand that humanity's relatively brief journey to the stars had been paved with the lessons of 10,000 years of brutal, innovative, and relentless warfare. Within 72 hours, human fleets materialized at 17 Crythian outposts simultaneously. They brought weapons the galaxy had deemed excessively destructive: kinetic bombardment platforms, fusion mines, and the dreaded entropy missiles that human engineers had designed but never deployed. Until now, the Crythian defensive stations that had stood for 3 centuries vanished in nuclear fire. Their patrol fleets, arranged in the traditional formations that had intimidated dozens of species, found themselves outmaneuvered by human pilots who'd learned combat doctrine from studying their own species' bloodiest conflicts. Captain James Okoro led his fighter squadron through the debris field of what had been Crythian Command Station 12. His wingman, Lieutenant Yuki Tanaka, painted another kill marker on her fuselage, a Crythian symbol crossed out. Every pilot in every human squadron was doing the same. "Indomitable, this is Wolf Leader," Okoro transmitted. "Station neutralized. Moving to secondary targets." "Copy that, Wolf Leader," came Admiral Fontaine's voice. "Remember Commander Rodriguez and her crew. Remember what we're fighting for. Never forget, ma'am. Never forgive." The Galactic Council attempted to intervene, calling for immediate ceasefire talks. The human delegation walked out of the chambers without a word. On their way to their ships, Ambassador Webb released a single statement to the galactic press. Humanity tried diplomacy. Humanity tried